point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty. To we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Yes, family, I want to welcome back to yet another very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. My name, of course, Unanoa, Mr. Komon-Tok. We're here today with some very, very important issues. You know, we're not done with drama in a saloon. We're not done with her. And perhaps you go feel say the election done, but you're not done it. Just start like saying, and I begin the aftermath of the election. The messages they already come, the commentary, the international bodies waiting a makeup of saloon elections. I believe say for the next few weeks we'll still on this one. So APC don't pull a press statement. This particular position would then pull. Now from yesterday then pull out, but because we get so much now we are yesterday, we'll not be able to do nothing. We'll try for push and can today. And the one they can know. We also they look at the U.S. ambassador in statement we make regarding the election as alone. Would they try for can explain a little bit more? We expand that. We also go look at governments don't provide 50 outboard engines for support 1,000 young men. And we go also look at the drama between the country there or the development partners that we don't congratulate President Bio, the one they will not agree for congratulate her at all. What in this mean? And plus, as always, you text matter. We lack so much because as we believe when I get wisdom, when I get experience, some of us too smart for learn and not share anything. So we ask now kindly when I share on our smartness, on our ideas, on our experience with the wider community, let people and benefit from our knowledge. And also, most probably we go open the line if time permits. We for learn and say partake. So if you're not the first time this for join we want for use this opportunity for welcome you. The program we listen to now Komon-Tok. The platform now Talking Point platform with the broadcast now 2 platforms here. With the broadcast live now TPP Leo na YouTube, which I probably the watch and so. And would also broadcast live na Facebook, Talking Point platform. So you get 2 options for watch, but we go highly encourage you watch na YouTube because yeah, we can put some content there or no they put na Facebook. But if you you follow we na Facebook, subscribe here, that's awesome, that's fantastic. So we're not a waste time. We can just now for can continue with the better one. I'm not going to say we can.
Talking Point platform for news within our country, salon for education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit, TV.
Family, as soon as I see now with screen currently. But before we reach to this point, we can read about the position paper where APC pull and the other items. We just want to use this opportunity for telling plenty thank you for we on the share. How we take no? Well, YouTube tell we say on the share with content. In fact, they said the last week on our app more than 1,200 share. Now do that was mind blowing. Was you know quite remarkable. So we're not going for action again for share. We just want to continue for say on thank you because we know say now on the share because YouTube they tell we say on the share. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing YouTube. For Facebook, we not got analytics on that, but we see back when I said the share we content there. They go far and wide. So I mean, we just need for remind we say we need to do this for we. Okay, we need to do this for we. We need to do this for we all. This is a collective responsibility because say they like it in a salon. We all don't know say the traditional media don't take side. The traditional media think the way matter. thing there, that small thing there, or thing there where even that small thing there as well as big thing there, and then they tend for ignore as long as suit they in line with government policy, they bring and come. So now that make people now then get power, now then get media, now then get everything. The moment you try for play them a fool, then they go teach you a lesson. I think that make the people and I prefer for come now social media and select not all social media, but then they select the social media platform, then the medium, then what they watch for get the correct information. And yeah, I believe say people and said they know say the people who demand talking point platform now responsible people, and because we are say the people in back they watch we are highly responsible people. So one match down there, we want we want prove beyond all reasonable boku talk we we're not gonna social media this that no now that make content there with they put out evidence. Would they put out evidence so people are not fool. Who's how put the source when they say and the naked one, look one, how they get the message. Oh, and so they put up for Leona see. So therefore, they are not get for nobody not get for to see they deceive now. No, now they see the reality for themselves. Now, let we go on this. Now, APC don't pull this paper, but I can't tell you now this waiting this the implication. This is exactly what I get for can do within there. I will tell now, and it's not about me alone thinking about this. A lot of people then get the same feeling, say, perhaps. This particular precedent, this particular thing where APC say that they do, if it happens, say then stood, then team up, bing, on them promise them no broker, it will be one of maybe a case study. In future, politicians or political experts or people and students of political science everywhere in the world, they probably will make a reference to case study Sierra Leone. Waiting happened in 2023. We are making history together. Perhaps some of them videos that they can't watch and save. Some of them they can't watch what's have been an analysis that I make them encourage them on a call, on a put on a text message, because whatever we record here, not a live video, right? Not a live video. So after this content additional, as you remember, so before they said 3 hours, 4 hours, 5,000 people that watch them. The show yesterday will do more than 7,000 people that watch them. So this now we all collective responsibility. Law make history together. Now let we go to waiting and put here. Let we rush quick one and go to waiting APC put on this. And at the same time, waiting for they do favor on this, because the traditional media back, they read this again. They know they put them here. You know that. So we they make a favor for the people there, because we know say people they want just know the truth. No one just one-sided. They want to know what is happening. What is happening? What is going on? All right. So family, let's read this very, very important press release. Now, like I said, this was sent to us yesterday, the 3rd of July, 2023. The APC shall not go to court over the dispatch 2024 June, disputed 2024 June 2023 polls as not as no faith in the judiciary. Family, we can't take with time. I want to listen carefully the argument where APC puts. Maybe I said, maybe they are right. Maybe I don't know where we open the line. Lona, tell me waiting APC put on this document if they are right. Okay. Now let we go quick. Then say the All People's Congress hereby inform the general public that the party shall not go to court over the disputed 24th June 2023 polls, because the APC had a recurrent bad experience relating to the lack of impartiality and competence of the Sierra Leone judiciary to provide redress for violations of electoral laws, processes, and mandates. Now, they say the reason we make them choose not for going to court, despite people and they expect them for going to court, now because they don't get confidence in the judiciary. And then say like even the judiciary, for being impartial, but impartial, and therefore they even violate the laws and process. Now let me go quick one, because we are rushed on this one. Decide the way important that one rush go down. The public will recall that the All People Congress categorically rejected the outcome of the June 24 elections owing to the blatant violations of the tallying verification process and the fact that the results are clearly inconsistent, irreconcilable, and totally unacceptable. Now, Fambul, maybe what's in, I don't know, I think because now 4 page, maybe I don't know what you not think. Oh, let me just go by the interesting parts where I feel say something. Because this other side, and maybe not area. I want to put out the comment. If I just need the interesting part, or let we just read the entire press release. When I put out the comment line, no, please. So let's let know waiting for do. I can always listen to now. Waiting I want now they do now. Lord just know, please. If now I read all the press release, we go read them. But if now one door just go to the main points say what I highlight, where I feel say you get interest. When I will get interest on now we'll go for them pass. So now Lord just know, yeah, na the comment section. All right, okay. Okay, all right, okay. Someone say main points. Okay, we just need for the balance. Okay, the main point. Okay, someone say, okay, we don't get two people with the main point. Okay, one person. All right. Okay, now go on the main point. All right, the main point. People and still just go on the main point. All right. Okay. Now we go on the main points. Now, these are the main points, family. These are the main points. The reason we make APC not get for going to court. Now they can put to. Now we go to the second page. All right. Okay. Now the main point is this. Wait, one more page. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now the main point is this. These are the reasons. These are the reasons where APC put where they say they need to go court at all for nobody. They say number one, following the 2018 elections, the APC filed petitions at Bo and Kenema High Courts registries against 33 SLPP elected MPs on a number of issues ranging from dual citizens to election violence. The said matters were never heard. When APC said 2018, then filed Lenkego case now Bo and Kenema High Courts against 33 SLPP members, where according to APC, then violate the laws of the country and related election violence. What's happening? That case, the judiciary no call that. Number one. However, at the same time, the SLPP petition against our MPs were heard by the same judiciary, and controversial ruling was made in favor of the SLPP, cancelling those elections. Instead of, all right, now APC can go 33 members of SLPP in a courts, Bo and Kenema, where then say them violate the laws and get dual citizenship where they against the constitution back then and against related violence, election-related violence. The courts now Bo and Kenema no watch Nandi at all. But where SLPP take APC members then, the courts read that case, then take that case, they then bring and they assign them to a judge, and then according to APC, then found APC guilty and then take 10 seats from them, then get into SLPP. Now, listen, the other part. Instead of ordering a rerun for the council elections and the vacant seat as provided by Section 147 of the Public Election Act 2012 and the Rule 45 and Rule number 3 of the Election Petition Rules 2007, both provisions haven't now be repealed, the court turned itself into a rogue electoral commission by replacing our 10 MPs elected parliamentarians with SLPP candidates who were a distance away runners-up in those elections. Now, APC, they cry. They say when they can go 33 members there, now court, for make the court go look into this issue, the court's not reading at all, not call the case safe. But where SLPP can go 10 parliamentarian accord, the court rule in favor of SLPP, then take 10 seats of SLPP, APC, then get to APC. Sorry, to SLPP. Then take 10 of the parliamentarians then, where then can go na court, then give them position to SLPP. But according to this particular press release, not to so the law say if there is a vacant position, there should be a rerun. But the court turned itself, according to APC, into a rogue electoral commission. Instead of the court order a rerun, then just automatically hand over them position them parliamentarian sit here to 10 SLPP member. See, this was 2018 and 2012, and all of this, according to them, it violates the Public Election Act of 2012 and the Rule 47 and Rule number 3, according to APC, then press release now. Yeah, all right. All right. The court turned itself into a rogue electoral commission by replacing our 10 MPs elected parliamentarian with SLPP candidates who were distance away runners up to the election. In the case of petitioning relating to constituency 110 in the Western area, where the runner-up was a National Grand Coalition candidate, not an SLPP candidate, the court ordered a rerun in hope that the SLPP will win that seat. Now, there was a case again when we get controversy, constituency 110, where the courts allowed for an SLPP member to partake, even though the election for be around APC and NGC, in the hope that SLPP candidates go win. This is another point. The number 2 point, we make APC say they no go to court and say in April 2018, the APC sought redress against malpractice in the presidential elections of that year. The Chief Justice delayed assigning the case until 3 years later. Even with this administrative abuse of power to assign, the Chief Justice assigned the case to himself, presided over same, wrote the judgment himself, and disposed of the matter by throwing it out of the court. The APC said in 2018, then take a case again and can go to the same court. Now, up to 3 years to not call the case. And when they finally call him, the Chief Justice now assigned the case to himself, now write the judgment, now pass verdict, and it's the way the case gonna do. He pull and say the case gets no merit. Law will go before. Other high-profile political cases which the Chief Justice refused to assign to judges include. Now, apart from that, they then go before say, then get another case. On the 3rd January 2019, the Sierra Leone Bar Association filed an application to the Supreme Court challenging the process and the procedures relating to the establishment of the Commission of Inquiries. The application was never listed for hearing. Now, on the same court, with the other Commission of Inquiry, then send the Bar Association approach the courts for make them look into the establishment of the COI, the Commission of Inquiry. What's happened? The courts not ever listened to this case. Now, number 3 points. Number 4 points. APC said on the 21st May 2019, Honorable Usman Abdullah Timbo and others filed a Supreme Court application on Section 78, subsection 2, and various other provisions of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone on the timeline within which parliamentary election petitions could be heard and determined in the High Court. The matter was never assigned. Now, APC say again, one of the member petition, it can go a case in a court, something were related into the parliamentary election process, but this case again, the court no area, no assignment to nobody. In fact, then just give a deaf ear to the case. Number 5, the APC say in May 2019, Alhaji Kemosi say and others versus Attorney General and others was filed under the supervisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court challenging the commencement of the COI by the commissioners without rules having been established according to Section 150 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone. Again, Kemosi Saswano, na member of the APC, and the Attorney General then filed another case against the COI. What's happened? The court no hear this one. Not go before. On the 21st day of February 2022, another Supreme Court application relating to Section 78, subsection 4, and various provisions of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone on the timeline on which the parliamentary elections petition appeal could be heard, determine the court of appeal. This matter was never assigned. Again, APC said, well, then can go a similar matter again to the court in February 21 on the parliamentary election the petition. The court again they no put no give time, no assign the case, because you know so now the Chief Justice can get that power for assign cases. Then they not assign this case to nobody. Nobody know for talk on this case. Not good before. Lord loves me make them half. No, we not do typically too much on. Don't waste too much time on there. On number 7. On June 7, 2023, APC Lansana Doumbouya filed a case against the Electoral Commission on Sierra Leone ECSL and the Chief Electoral Commission, Second Electoral Commission of the Sierra Leone to produce this disaggregated voter registered and to comply with the provisions of the Public Election Act 2022. The case and the matter has not been assigned. Now, APC make it say, when I remember June 7 this year, June 7, then Kego Lansana Doumbouya Kego a case against Mohamed Kone and ECSL for making them release the disaggregated data, where according to her, so the Public Election Act of 2022 say the case no assigned nobody panel. Number 8, APC say on the 12th June 2023. Mr. Patrick John and PMDC filed an application on the qualification of Mohamed Kone to serve as the electoral commissioner. It was never assigned. Again, this another. Then take Patrick John and PMDC. Then can go a matter against the chief electoral commissioner Mohamed Kone. Again, the court no assign nobody. In fact, then give her a deaf ear. So it should be noted. It should be noted that owing to its monumental failure to dispense justice clearly, the judiciary is endeavoring to hoodwink the public and the international community by claiming that they have listed more APC cases than any other party. Now, according to APC, then say what in the judiciary they do so, then they in fact they can tell the international community they don't assign more cases there of APC to judges then than any other time. But look the argument to APC puts. They say, we would like to highlight the fact that these cases being referred to relate to those involving APC members only. Now, if an APC member to themselves they look into that case. But if an APC take maybe state institutions or SLPP go to court, that case they died. They know they watch that case they. Okay. I think okay, Lord just rushed by the balance one, then quick one. So we will not have ended up in this unpleasant chapter of the country's democratic decline, particularly this electoral tragedy, if, for example, the Chief Justice had assigned to impartial judges the case relating to the conduct of the ECSL and qualification of the Chief Electoral Commissioner. The Chief Justice only assigned cases. Listen, he said the Chief Justice only assigned cases involving APC to special judges that are in cohort with him to deliver captured judgments. A captured judiciary cannot deliver a fair judgment. I like this. I like this statement. A captured judiciary cannot deliver a fair judgment. Therefore, going to court for redress for the June 24 electoral violations will only result in the captured judgment. We will not legitimize the unlawful proclaimed government by going to a judicial system added by a captured Chief Justice. This is quite interesting. So this now APC position. God. All right, so now go quick one. Now, we just break this word captured judiciary like a rubber stamp. In other words, they're not fair. They're not impartial. In other words, they already get a judgment on their own. They already gets a conviction, it corrupt, it get boku meaning captured judiciary. So that's in a nutshell the type of talk. Now, APC has the evidence to prosecute a strong case against the ECSL and its TV in proclamation of candidate Mada Bio as winner. But the only way its faith could be restored in the judicial system is for the current Chief Justice to resign and for uncaptured an independent panel of judges from the Commonwealth countries who understand the common law and have no political affiliation to this country to provide. Now, APC say to preside. APC say then go only agree for Kego Dibismat and a court if the Chief Justice Babatunde resign and then count foreign judges then from the Commonwealth. We understand the common, so we get a Commonwealth law where they don't get no affiliation with the government. Now then kind Georgia go able go team up and send in case go before. So let me just end with the last statement before we come. And so we cannot go to that court. We shall stand on our decision of not recognizing the presidency of Julius Maada Bio, and that we shall not participate in any level of governance until the unprecedented daylight electoral toppling of the people's mandate is amicably and satisfactorily addressed. All right, so Fambul, the other part is too long. Lord, just avoid too much going on this. I think when I don't get the most important part, now APC bill a case. As soon as I know, they don't give a long cases then. Then say from time to time, they don't take all the cases they are carried them on a court. The court need to look at. But if SLPP carry them on a court, the court they look at, in fact, they rule against them. So now this they don't look at, they don't afraid say, if they take this particular case and can't go to court, then we end up with the same situation. Therefore, what's the point? We already know the verdict. And then say a captured judiciary and a captured Chief Justice. So quite interesting. So that's the situation of APC versus the state. But Fambule, let's just tell people something. Some people are able to understand the significance of this. In fact, me, I get a problem. The problem I get today, not the civil society. You know, the civil society space in Sierra Leone is shrinking day by day. People then, where they expect for make them go so low, now then they see now. Now, as now they see from the scrolling lines, Abdul Fatoma don't vex. Abdul Fatoma na a civil society na in the head campaign for human rights and development. Abdul Fatoma, I don't count on my program now. If you wanna check now we videos there, we go see. But I think that 2 years ago, I don't count. I don't interview for I think up to 1 hour. If you just check it, they say and they. The point is, I don't deal with most of these people. You know, I don't get experience, and some of them actually, of them being here, I feel bad the way how they run the civil space. Abdul Fatoma say APC they're unreasonable. Always I can like for bring calm evidence because let people and see. I go put her in this rough format for let no just see. Let no be say some time I won't talk no more. Because I know some people will just feel say I just want to talk. Lobby, we go on this platform where they call Sierra Loaded. I can get some news there anyway. Now people who can put some important information as well. You see, so now I get this information before even the one self. Abdul Fatoma do expressed in disappointment with APC demands. Now, I'm not going to go read again because I already read and for Leona just knows I get the source just in case you want to go read and know more. Now, according to Abdul Fatoma for Chadi, he said APC then demand unreasonable and that it will create chaos for the country and that, in fact, it will destroy the economy of the country because they want force team for do something way unconstitutional in the sense they want the first demand for all the ECSA member staff, they resign, and that let them count new people learn from different international community where they are against the constitution. Now that's not the thing where he points. And he talks of this particular thing where they don't say, no, they're not going to court one, they're not they participate in governance, now also now a threat. Now a threat. But what's in this particular body, Chadi, what you don't do now? What you don't do now? I mean, it's not about you siding with the government, because there is a lot of accusation of Fatoma, Abdul Fatoma being a friend of Madabiu, and even now they all then are Oba, that the old boys association, where I don't get problem with that. And according to the photos they would send to me, now SLPP member, but they want a civil society, not to me say the pictures and they all over social media, all over social media. I don't get problem for let join social media. I mean, sorry, for let join political party, but I see the dishonesty, the level of dishonesty, the level of insincerity. This now a man would then be highly, highly respected in terms of dispensing, talking for the voice, the people, being the voiceless, the voice for the voiceless. In fact, even when this administration just came, yes, now one of the people that will be grabbed. In fact, if we go fetch for the where them be sacked more than 200 people in our statistics here alone. In one of the people that will be champion. But over the years, we just say keep quiet. He just keep quiet. He keep quiet. You know the area. Now the kind area because last time two implications will get for happen. Family. Number one, if APC team up by this thing and say they know they go to court, they know they take part by this. You know what that happen? The Sierra Leone government technically they rendered yes. Now the word are defensive. It lost the international respect. That's number one. Number two, the Sierra Leone government not get forget waiting. Member na ECOWAS parliament. Mind you, for you, they need what? The opposition as well as what? The ruling government for send people for go represent we na ECOWAS parliament. So if APC say they know they go part, they know they legitimize this government, they know they take part, you see, this is very bad. Apart from that, APC and the Sierra Leone go get a representative for go now AU, the African Union Parliament. Apart from that, the Salon no go get representative na the Commonwealth Parliament. So you see, damning this decision. If APC Timapana, it cripple the image of the government. It cripple the image of the country. Because we're not going to forget representative by the institution here. Because definitely, if you don't get opposition, or not, they take you. They know I mean, there are two people they need. They need the opposition. They need the incumbents. The ruling government. So if APC no go to parliament, this particular government, President Julius Madam Biode in crisis. So this time make you see Fatoma then they come, then they say APC want create chaos in the country. You see, now a fine gentleman, like I say, I don't interview, I don't kind of the program now. Yeah. I'm not there for become, I'm not enter as an individual, you understand? But I just ate the silence where don't they do over the past 3 years. You know, just silent. And not also, this man be highly vocal man. Doing APC, Fatoma was highly, highly, highly active. It was all over the place. All over the place. Issues will not matter. They bring and calm, then go count these traffic offense, they blast the government, made all kind of things. But over the years, Fatoma, I know they young. I just hope, perhaps, if they watch today this program, Fatoma, if they watch this program, our Lord will talk. Our Lord will talk. Lord, let we understand. Let you tell what is going on. What is going on? For say somebody like you, where we highly, highly respect. For say yourself don't keep quiet. You're not able to talk for the government, for the people. Instead, they can't talk for the government. And this decision where APC take now a very damning. Very damning, but then put a statement. The reason why, because they say they don't get confidence. They don't lose confidence in the judiciary system. I don't know, perhaps and get right based on the evidence that they don't put. Based on the evidence, you see the case then, case upon case, case upon case, case upon case. You see what be the goods then, one after the other. I mean, even then can say once beaten, twice shy. But this one not to once again. You understand? I don't know. This now maybe quadruple pull or whatever. So maybe I made them say that, you know what? No, just forget here. But anyway, it's serious. We can just they laugh sometimes, but it's quite challenging for the government. If this decision all water, it will be very difficult for Mada being government. Very, very damning. And like I say, Salon will be a reference case. Political thinkers, political scientists, international experts, the diplomatic community then with a reference to a country called Sierra Leone when the opposition refuse for partake because they get allegations, they make allegations say the incumbent still thief the election and therefore they not participate, then do civil disobedience. Maybe if they seize on that, definitely Salo we don't make a history and that this history is not pleasant. The history not pleasant, but anyway, history not history. Whether it's good or bad, not history, but it's not pleasant for the country. All right. I think that one day we don't pause Andy. Now, let me go to we can open the line, definitely. I know say some people they want talk. I know say people they want call. I know people they want talk. We can open the line, definitely. Let we look at the country then we don't. Their country that we don't congratulate President Julius Maada Bio. Now, let we see what they happen on social media. Yeah. First and foremost, the African Union, look at this. The African Union, I get this one, last time I get this one from Keketoma. Because this particular letter will come up from the African Union, some people in Doubter. So I'm not able independently verify, but I tell you I get them from Keketoma in page, the press secretary. If you go now Keketoma in page, they say and I know a lot of people who they follow and will agree say he put and they. So Keketoma puts this say the African Union don't congratulate President Bio. So I'm not going to read again because we know what's in the message, Not so. We already know now for congratulate President Bio. So President Bio don't win the African Union, then congratulate the message. And we also understand say the ECOWAS don't congratulate them. I get the letter, but I'm not able to get the source because then we just share over social media. So it's difficult for me for like I can put on because I don't know the source. But like this one, I know the source. Keketoma, the press secretary, then put on. I feel confidence. So tomorrow, if somebody say, Kagbo, you put something away, not authentic. I don't give the source. The press secretary, Keketoma, and put this say the African Union don't congratulate President Julius Maada Bio. All right, don't forget again. Now the same Keketoma, he put another one against it. He said the Russian government. Don't you see and this back? The Russian government don't congratulate President Julius Maada Bio. As I say again, this if you go check na Keketoma in page in the meeting. So the source who gets the information and from Keketoma say the African Union don't congratulate President Bio and the Russian Federation don't congratulate President Bio. All right, that's good news. Now let me go before. Now let me come to waiting. The international another international body there. So now the European Union, as soon as they see this and they thread now the social media, the European Union election observer said transparency was compromised in the Sierra Leone presidential election, declaring there were statistical inconsistency. This now the position of the European Union. The European Union, they don't make them position clear. Say they don't believe say the election is free and fair. By the statement to them put so inconsistency and statistic not forget consistency. Yeah. Now let me go away. Now it look like say this thing don't become very serious. What's if I say don't become very serious, family? The Senate, the United States Foreign Relations Committee, then don't accuse directly the ECSL of rigging the election. Now you remember when they first pull in statements. When they put in a statement, they use diplomatic language. for say then they follow the election carefully, and that's then we expect the ECSL for be transparent. They use diplomatic language. But for now, the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, they don't directly accuse ECL, which means the American government don't say this election is fraud. Not to me say, I read them for you no more. La puta. They say President Sall's commitment to adhere to his original 2-term limit will further consolidate Senegal's democracy at a time when West African countries are regressing. Now, what it means so? If when they follow international politics and Africa politics, President Sall be one go for 3rd term. He began change the constitution. I mean, began go for 3rd term, but people in protest in Senegal, people in die. But at the end of the day, it don't reverse in decision. It don't talk and say, they go for 3rd term again. It don't announce until today. So the United States Foreign Relations Committee, they congratulate and they tell them plenty thank you, but listen what they say for Salon. This in contrast to Sierra Leone, where ECSL Salon failed to hold credible and transparent election. This not the American government says so now. This not a person say, oh, this the American government say the ECSL of Salon failed. If you look at the first language then be put together, then a diplomatic language different from this now a direct attack. They attack ECLC, then failed to hold a fair, credible, and transparent election. Now, forget about what I say again. I mean, forget about this. The United States ambassador on a Salon, yesterday when we talk ahead of the June 4 independence anniversary, independence celebration of America, if fall short of congratulating President Julius Maada Bio. Mind you, in 2018, American government are the first government among the first country that will congratulate President Julius Maada Bio, but this time they don't accuse her now because the Senate Foreign Relations don't say the election of free and fair, and listen to waiting the ambassador, the U.S. ambassador in Salon. Listen what he say. Listen this one.
The signing of the Declaration of Independence that holds deep significance for all of those who cherish freedom and democracy. The signing of the Declaration of Independence marked the birth of the United States of America as an independent nation. But it was also the first formal statement by citizens declaring their right to choose their own government and those who would govern them. A fundamental part of democracy for us in the United States and in other democracies in the world is the right of citizens to come together to vote for the government. Elections are the cornerstone of every democracy. Elections make a government responsive and accountable to its citizens. In an earlier life, I worked for a United States congressman. I can tell you from my own personal experience that the fact that that congressman had to face the voters every 2 years was always in the forefront of everything we did as an office. We thought about it every day, and it held us accountable. And that's the way it should be. No two democracies are the same, nor should they be. All have their strengths and weaknesses, including ours. Sierra Leone just went through its own elections, and I'm left with a number of impressions. The first is the strength and the resiliency of the Sierra Leonean voter. On election day, I drove around Freetown and I visited a number of polling centers. Many of the voters I saw had been standing in line patiently for hours in the hot sun, waiting for their chance to vote. I suspect that voters in my country would not have displayed the same perseverance and determination that I saw here in Sierra Leone. And I'm so impressed by the citizenry of Sierra Leone. Efforts by the government of Sierra Leone to increase representation by women in the political process should likewise be commended. I'd also like to applaud the work of election observers, both domestic and international, for the critical and difficult work they've done in the country these past few days and weeks. However, while we applaud the people of Sierra Leone, I think we have to honestly acknowledge the shortfalls that were on display as well. These include logistical problems on voting day, the reason people had to stand in line for hours, and the lack of visibility and transparency during the tabulation process. I won't dwell on these, but I would like to call on the government of Sierra Leone to address these issues. Transparency leads credibility to outcomes in democratic elections and instills confidence in citizens that their voices have been heard. In saying this, I'm not saying that our democracy is perfect. It's not. In the United States, we like to say that we continue to strive for a more perfect union, a phrase that comes from the preamble to our Constitution. The process of striving for a more perfect union can be messy and painful. We need to do no more than look back to our own history. That includes the Civil War, women's suffrage, and civil rights movements. And we are still striving to get there. And in that regard, we stand with Sierra Leone and Sierra Leoneans as they struggle to form a more perfect union. My government and this embassy is firmly committed to supporting democracy and the aspirations of the Sierra Leonean people. And so it's with that spirit of optimism and hope for the future that I'd like to ask you to join me in raising a glass to toast the government and the people of Sierra Leone and the shared values and enduring friendship between our two nations. Thank you all, and happy Independence Day.
So Fambul, as soon as I don't get the message, let's just bring a candle because you know when they talk at the nose, you know they talk at the nose. But the key point here is the envy, the passion, the envy, the resilience, the envy, the confidence where Salon people can get. He say you know feel say go compare the zeal where Sierra Leone and they get for go votes as America. He say you know able because you see people in grab as early as 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock for go cast them ballots. So he say that kind particular extraordinary zeal what we get, you know, we're able to say they compare with America, which means we do a very good job more than America said out and take the election. Also, so we take this election, we take a much more stronger, much more, and people can be so serious for change that I make it say, if you look at what he talk the line, so it's painful. Person got 4 o'clock in the morning. He left all what he do. He got him up that line. Some police station open till 11 o'clock. Some police station open till 10 o'clock. Till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. For go get a chance for go vote. But all of a sudden, somebody could change that vote day. If these allegations are true, why they say if these allegations are true, are not stupid. Because we get the evidence they wouldn't put. But the one thing is, this particular thing will take place, I not get the RRF form. So I know we can begin the sit down here. Particularly what in the media can the 110% get the evidence. The one that the thing that will get evidence, I would suggest this they lead to rigging because I get the evidence and I don't play and pass 1 million 10. Where they suggest it seems as if the ECSL is moving toward this part. But for can say the rig, why not get the RRFM that result reconciliation form when a political party observer the way ECSL give accreditation gets now the normal way we say like APC so like new Marcela Samba they will be get opportunities for getting all that and then go analyze and say if there is inconsistency or transparency issues or rigging, then we will tell. But for me as an individual, as for we in our talking point platform, we know we will say the rig with the left hand to now the viewers they will watch we, but we go give us steps and we go suggest this sometimes it will lead this one will lead to rigging. So the point is, imagine in a hypothetical scenario, somebody grab 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you don't go vote. The one man or group of people and just grab and change. How insulting is that? How painful? How painful, how insulting. So if you watch the American ambassador they talk, the resilience, so that I make it say, then still they ask for the transparency. It's painful. But a diplomat, you know, can't team up now Salon embassy and even though American embassy, but he didn't say Salon for go talk maybe Lakabu. Because at the end of the day, there will be a rift between the government, the hosting nation, and the government. Of course, we don't get nothing for America, not get nothing for lose. Now we get for lose everything. We're not going to challenge America. Salon governments not get mind for expel the American embassy. If them do so, they don't shoot themselves because America are one of the biggest donor, if not the biggest donor in Salon. So I don't say then get think what they say. So, but that said, I don't want to create in diplomacy. Diplomats in a watch the world because then, particularly them big nations and the UK, EU, even America, the reason why they do so because they know say the words means a lot, and besides, they don't want to create instability. Why they say so? Because then get evidence. Oh man, now we look at something. These are people with highly advanced economies, highly advanced technological tools. The phones so they use that in the manufacturer. The computer then, every damn thing, the satellite communication, everything, the controller. We don't know if you're in the bug, in what they call bug. Sometimes I don't put something at the ECSL database for no even the rig. Then get into say not that. I'm telling you, I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. People, some people, like they comment or they watch you, them will attest to that. Say, then get powerful tools them for check and do anything. So if they don't just come outrightly, even though if they know say Mohammed can rig the election, you will never see the American government, the ambassador team up na salon. I tell you, see they rig the election. It go only talk after some 10 years where they don't pull out from that position. They maybe sometime after 10, 15 years, maybe they interview on some side where in order on official capacity, where you just make reference, where at a free man or you retire, you will talk say, for instance, that election was flawed. Now we know say Kerifa Smart now win the 1996 election. Now we know. Can you imagine? Now you see say Charles Magai can not only talking about Charles Magai. Charles Magai say the Tijankaba SLPP election was rigged. The actual winner was Dr. Kerifa Smart. Now win the election. But at that time, people keep quiet because that's so diplomacy they talk. They do. We just come up and war. No one let somebody gap again international body talk say they don't rig the election and create instability. This particular thing, American government go don't get evidence. As you see, up till now, no congratulate President BO8. The EU no congratulate President BO8. The UK no congratulate it. Then go don't get hard evidence, but then get for use diplomacy. They not get for just grab flippantly and talk say the election is rigged because the moment any of them the country and then talk not stable instability at the country. It go embolden people, it go give people a confidence for disobey the government and create anarchy. They're no nandi, they're not stupid. And we have not stupid. A lot of people can attest to that. Say the election is questionable. Except perhaps you don't have the other side. You're okay with what did happen. Maybe sometimes they don't promise you a job. Maybe sometimes you get a job, you want to keep your job. You know, it's beautiful. Nah. But I will tell you, without any fear, certainty, there are people in SLPP who still not happy. There are patriots in SLPP who not like the way the election go. Yes, they might be SLPP, but some of them, they are patriots. They want to follow enjoy democracy. It's highly insulting. Can you imagine? Because if we go through the stages, well into this, you will see after the election, after President Julius Maada Bio, they don't go declare for run for presidency. All the commissioners then pull within 5. It was there. The picture was all over internet. That was highly unprofessional. That was highly unprofessional. I don't know. I know they put it again because I don't see it. You understand? I don't try to tell you. You see, the ECSL commissioner, Edmond Sylvester, they can say you want me them provide for the security, then go call the result. And that international community not go dictate to them. Indeed, the day when they announced the result, there were what? Military personnel. That clip they wouldn't play an aya. You don't see an AYV. You don't see an SLBC. Why? It's like some people argue say now coup d'etat against democracy. We don't see again APA, the Association of Political Parties. Before the election, they say any results were announced, ECS announced, then they pull a statement for endorsement, whether a positive or a negative. We don't see APA say they support the PR system because they feel saying we all want bad guys or then stop them. So these are steps then where we get evidence of. The rest of the thing them, we don't know what's happening inside the data tally based on Wellington. Anyway, not push down there far. Now, the mistake what a lot of people they do when they feel say the Russian government gets any big difference for making our country. How many investments Russia they get for it? Russia, right now they struggle. Yes, economically at all, the inflation rate is low. Now they get perhaps the currency right now they do very well. The inflation rate is low. I mean, the country not bad as how them be they envisage, as how people them be they think, imagine. But however, the ordinary citizens and they suffer because some of them they don't use for travel around the world. They don't use for travel, go America, go Europe, get freedom, but now they are restricted. You know how much Russian yacht there, billionaires in the suffer around the world? They don't get time for go again. Who said them be don't use them for live their life? Some people like Abramovich of Chelsea, he lost in club 3 billion, then take an iron. So what are they talking? Russia said they in pain. So Russia not get much for do for real. I'm telling you. So I see the gladiness. Russia don't recognize we. How many aid don't come from Russia in the first place? I'm not saying not to a strong development partner. I know they cry them down. I don't talk about the role and significance in real own governance. He kind of a little bit like a minimal, if I want to put on so a minimal. So a lot of people are just patient. I mean, put the question mark. A lot we not just to celebrate on Russia. Endorsing President Bill. I mean, you cannot challenge. There is a saying. I always look at this. This saying, I think a lot of people understand this particular saying. They say, who pays the piper calls the tune. Who pays the piper calls the tune. So, them people are and they give we money. If they don't tell we say, when I follow them procedure, we want transparency. Not to say like they dictate, but now they give money. And like I said, you put your money inside much day. I mean, definitely you don't have to ignore them. You know, there's nothing like free lunch. All of them saying they're correct to waiting, then they look for. They're not just they give them money, then fee say something and not get for the money toner. But anyway, not pull any aside. I don't stop that side. Look out the last thing before we open the line. The government of Salon don't do a fantastic job. Now look what they do. Now, as soon as they see that press release day, the government of Salon, they don't pull a press release and say they don't buy 50 outboard engines for support 1,000 youth mandate across the country. This now good news. Why? Because we brothers and sisters, they not get job. You know, we want try for praise the government to say they do well. Don't criticize them, say no, they do well. Now that's what they are for. This is not a good thing for me because brothers and sisters, they not get job. So if we see, then watch, then say this go. The project location will be Cambia, Putloko, Pujon, Bond, Moyamba, Western Urban, and Western Rural. So now 7 locations here get for benefits from this project where government of Salon they initiate. Now the money where government they release now 4,690,840 loans. So this money they say they will buy 50 outboard engines and it will support 1,000 youth man there across the country, which is a welcoming development. We tell the initiators thank you, but we just hope this become a reality. We just hope it become a reality. We just hope it become a reality. Let not just be a sensational or just a press release for let them just feel say things and don't begin to happen. And then say them pull out from what? The manifesto, the present manifesto. All right. I think we've done enough. Lord, we give now the chance for Lord call and talk. But I don't say the call and go for the Kamboku, but Lord, we just do favor of Lord, we do justice to we brothers and within with some man believe in writing. We highly respect, you know. Lord, we just take like 10, though we open the line now. All right, Lord, look at this text. So they come from Wad Said. Mohammed will say, my brother, the government not try for we. Why some of us not even happy because the past 5 years we see. So now waiting, we go expect this other years. This one they come up from Chimanda Oluwakemi, where they say fake press release, lies at the bet it will never come to reality. All right. Well, we hope it come to reality. We hope. This one they come from Shaw, where they say, Kamara, the Senate Foreign Committee is powerful. However, the State Department, in consultation with the National Security Council, under the Office of the President, is in charge of all foreign affairs. All right, thank you for helping us understand this more. This one come up from CB moderator. Remember when the EU frowned at the bad institutions, and in Sierra Leone, the SLPP bash at them. So if these people pull the plug, Salon, we are finished. I hope they will not finish, my brother CB. This one they come up from Signature, where they say, if the grass is greener on the other side, you can bet the water bill is higher. See, man, and they are getting them. Now, this one they come up from Medmans, where they say we still have good people. We still have good SLPP out there who don't like what is going on in Sierra Leone. Yeah, this I believe. This 100% I believe. This one come up from Jeremy. What they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, I would like to know if there were high-profile government officials, example ministers, in that anniversary celebration in the embassy. I cannot confirm, Mr. Jerry. I can't confirm that, unfortunately. This one they come up from Fatima Tamansari. They say EU, UK, America are all feeding and who cares about them? Who cares about them? I think that it's for talk. This one they come up from Mary J. Wisely said Mr. Komon-Tok. All right, so Fambule and Law, we open the line, let people and get opportunity for call. Will they come back on our text? And don't worry, we will do our best for it as much as possible because we're there for. All right, I think we don't get to first caller before even we open the line. All right. Yes. Caller outside the call from and your name?
My name is Dalanda.
If you know one calling name, that's fine. Just tell which side they call from. Thank you.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. My name is Dalanda and I did call from New Jersey.
All right.
America.
You get the platform.
Okay. Well, this is so embarrassing. And nothing to say waiting mother BO2 in the 21st century. Any leader gets mine for do this. I think to say I will compare. I think to say even worse than Idi Amin because Idi Amin inside social media no be day. I really listen. Everybody just speechless. I not be never expect to say they would take rigging day, but this was not rigging. This not text, and I pray say the Sierra Leonean people, them, the world, no go allow them for making get away with this because make I tell you something. When they say 5 years, if this just imagine which country don't ever remove, and 10 elected parliamentarians them. Whenever you get never impose the speaker of the house, bring PR system, they go to opposition them, offices, they go beat people, they kill. And then me I nothing to say I don't know of any president in South Africa we don't do that. Me not believe this is sickening. And I pray say make I tell you that I pray say salon people then. And you may say something which I be really, really agree, which we try for do. I don't know if now you talk or we are, but I think to say you said back to say that. I think say and I first say that say with the same make the poor people in a salon protest. Then people and they kill them, they don't get food for eat, and the government not they allow them. But we now so now we get for stand. Now we get for take stand. Now that's we the work on. Now that's we the work on.
All right.
The entire country.
Thank you.
You know, it's like the world.
Okay, thank you very.
No, you know, it's like one more thing, okay? And then I watched Alpha Khan interview yesterday. The guy not disgrace. The guy not disgrace. They kill you people there. You don't never say, oh, look where they praise bad of you. A killer, a ruthless tyrant.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, caller.
Okay, so.
Yeah, log in. Yeah, thank you. All right, yes, the line open, Fambule. Yes, let's take this other call. Okay, we missed this. All right, so don't lose this other caller. All right, let's take this one. This one they come up from Robert Shady. Yes, we get another caller on the line. Yes, caller outside the call from your name.
Okay, I come from the UK.
All right, you get the platform. What's in
yes, thank you very much for help for the analyze and evaluate the situation of country. You know, this situation of country, we need for tread on them very carefully because the results will not get for really be nice. And this issue may not be, elapsed, and nobody know the way them they try for eye on that. And we need to trace the roots of what emanated to USA with it today. So that issue of this constitution of our country, it don't really cause a problem. It don't cause a lot of problem because one president, no go get so much power where it can do anything. I don't think so we get constitutional. I don't think so Sierra Leone get when we say a democratic constitution. I don't think so now because 1991 constitution keep the review and when this come, it will make come or for immune suiting, then change small thing.
Okay.
And then they put
you get 30 seconds more, caller.
Okay, so now we try for let we know what's needed. And then second thing again, one for discuss now about Mr. Kamara, Doctor in the APC chairman, Mr. Kamara, let them know persuade them because then go all out. And in fact, they don't begin to say, now our maths force they make, they get for come back, they get for calm down, and we get for talk to them. Because if he deceive, if he make a accepting people here, then they accept them back now into this government. They don't really make the people then very be disheartened. So it really no need for accept that because everybody there for a right now, and everybody is sad. The country is sad. Waiting mother be able to do so. So I hope say it go that nobody no go persuade them. Let it stand. Also, stand. So this thing don't too much. Let we change the rhetoric in Sierra Leone.
All right, thank you very much, brother.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, we get another caller. Outside the call from.
Good evening. So I call from Sierra Leone.
All right, you get 1 minute. The line out.
Like you use satellites, you put a television or plasma and concentrate on Eastern Police. You narrate for we the common man then. As soon as Komon-Tok, now we understand waiting and they discuss it, and we still go against you. Just continue your work and enlighten we and educate we. And the people create way they talk so way everybody can understand. Right now we the suffer. Let God make it not go before more will not suffer past how they make you suffer so. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution. All right. Yes, we get another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yeah, hello. My name is Jerome. I'm the first things why I call on the show. And the watch the show. By the way, I want to say thank you for the message we pass out. You don't really try. What no one says, the most saddest thing in our country is that we not get voice. We not get that one person who would really complain to, where they can't talk, and then everything settled. Now, if APC do not trust the court for doing anything, then who side now they fully complain to? Who that they now they fully complain to? And the international community with everybody that have power. Then while we self solve those situation, they don't want to interfere. They don't want to interfere. So this bring me back to
you get 30 seconds more.
Okay, now the people that now will be the lead now from back then now. From back to I would stay we can now. Now make I blame the past government. They may for blame them. There's a lot of things that they would have don't change. Now that constitution, the way they use, we be say this government they will use them. Then they will use them. So
you know, caller, when they can have power, they can forget. They can forget saying no the commodity. Just like what TSL people do so, and they forget saying no the commodity. Now so they can they say and say if we know for we don't do this.
Yes, and we know say if APC come back, not to give back the can but we know also that develop one as a.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. All right, so yes, we get another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Mohammed.
Whose name will call me?
Mr. Mohammed.
At the sooner court, I don't tell people and say anybody will call me Mr. Mohammed. Now ICC at the carry go, now the egg. Now me name Mr. Komon-Tok.
I know.
You are happy at tomorrow court. Tell me no more if you are happy. Then they serve you later.
No, I'm going to court. Well, we need for Mr. You because the job we do, we will not even pay you. Ask God and they pay you. Let God bless you and your family for that.
All right, thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Okay. So what I want to say is, if I now say everybody they blame the constitution. Well, I want to say we get constitution. No, do I get so for say the bastardizer? All man do what he wants. So what you make people in the cry the constitution? Do I will get for so? That 1991, all man don't bastardizer. So who's guarantee you what will get say? The constitution wouldn't change, now you will make the country change. No, there's nothing like that. And let me tell you one thing back. For change the country, you know all they be say it forbid the president so. It can also be opposition, just like Samoa Kamara. It makes sure say it change things how it puts their eyes supposed to be. As long as you get the links and you get the strong acts to make sure say things won't know they go right if you go right. It can be opposition. It change country. So long official na mother be no change things so we will change the laws.
No, caller, I agree with you. This not about the presidency because when President Kouma be in power, instead of then say bastardize the constitution, he's sacking former vice president unlawfully. Now he used the 1991 constitution. They're gonna court and the courts not give justice. And SLPP then have power back and Miss Julius Mada Bio back then say they bastardize the constitution. They use the judiciary. I agree with you. Say it's not about the people. It's not about the people. It's not about the constitution. It's about we. Now we are the issue.
We are the people. So the step where APC takes through the leader, the one way is strongness. What's going to make things change? Because if we let this go, anybody can come do it. I'm telling you this. Let me give you an example. She didn't come back the car over to I go. Now he say, no, they come back now, they elect. And he come back. From that time, they will let do that democracy. Now we get to today. If you not been come back, the man will be overthrown when I join the poll. For the overthrown, then say for them can conflict say today. Overthrown. So something they will put a stop in it. As long as we get the evidence. Let me tell you one thing.
Thank you.
Something, we will keep on going.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution, brother.
So thank you very much, brother.
Yeah. All right. We get another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
All right. Hello, me Hassan, the call from Ireland.
All right. You get the platform, Hassan.
Well, and the reason this way we not need for the blame Adebayo. Now this if you understand. Look, that Fatoma guy with the talk about. Instead of he can't talk for the people, he can't talk for the government. So that the reason this way we don't need for the blame Adebayo. Nobody know in the country where they talk for the people. Anybody who can talk for the people, you can talk the facts, other than kill you, or he left the country. So if I just stay in favor of the government of the day. And now we know whether they go and talk about say APC. Doing that That man with the corporate study, so APC make a minister. And Bauma, he will be small, shaking time. Now he be the minister. Then they will be perpetuate this way they call APC, Prince Adi.
Yeah.
APC make a minister. And then FM Minade. Shaking make beaucoup many people them big post them. They know they talk amo. They know they talk am. Then people they talk say not me talk amo. They say bidi mi inyamu be bagwagu ma inyamu be. What they mean? If I start that word day for you, it bad pass power. Ma tell you. They say you brother na you brother. Even if Puel. Say Puel na you brother. Even the Puel country to zero. They're ready for stand by that particular way. Then we did that. This they destroy that country. They will talk the facts. Not let me talk about. And the Mende man says and talk about. Wait, tell what he say. He talk about Mende. He bidimia. Now if he rest, they go 2 million per bag. He say bidimia. Then they go ban for you. He go say bidimia. He say he go to Iboda. If he well, if for supporter. So now the problem is when Mende man and Timni man know the fool. These are just the facts. Timni man is supporting Timni brother as in a policy don't for Puel. He come up here now. He said because you get belly, I get belly, you get picking, I get picking. But Mende man now, this in the even if they kill a young picking, he will say, okay, I no, it don't matter, I eat, I sleep na bush. This in the that country they know they go before. That particular word day, bidimia, inyamu beba guagu ma inyamu be mina Timni man, but I mean na ball. Before that, if you know that word they bad. Then a bad pass power. But tell you this. A bad pass power. Where they use all over that country day. So that country day, then people they are ready for destroy that country day. Today the pound, the rate it doesn't fly. The dollar election don't pass. Now the rates it doesn't fly, it doesn't go up the roof.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you. And I don't know your contribution.
All right, yes, Fambo, the line's still open. You will make your contribution. Lord, they take some of our text them. This one they come up from Robert Sheddy, where they say they have the power to prove. I think he said prove everything on their own. I think they refer to the Americans or the West. Yes, we get another caller. Yes, call outside the call from.
Concerned citizen calling from Washington.
All right, concerned citizen, you get the platform.
It's unfortunate we last brother take this conversation to a tribal. I hope we will refrain from generalizing into tribal. We need to refrain from that. What can happen now? We land now politics, now election. Let us stay on that route. And so with people in now the power in our hand. Now the diaspora, now we go put pressure to we government the inside within the diaspora. Now we go put pressure on those government to hold the Sierra Leone government accountable. Now Salon the people that know you will do nothing. They know that you will do nothing. Now we not the diaspora. We the diaspora need to organize. We the diaspora we need to stand up, but not for APC. I don't want stand up for APC. I want stand up for democracy.
Yeah.
Not for APC.
I agree with you.
Not for APC.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And then I did with Dandy all the way. But if not for APC, I know the panda move there. I know care for either party. I care for democracy in our land. If Nadande would they all out for put pressure, we already put pressure. With a call with senators, with a call with congressmen. Then Nadande they would make pressure upon. Then said they go put pressure on the White House.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, we get another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Komon-Tok.
Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah, they call from UK, Nina Ahmed.
All right, Ahmed, you get the platform.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. You do a very great work. Like all the previous speakers, I agree with this last speaker. More we think Sierra Leone. I know sometimes my brother became right because of certain people and behavior. Of course, we know when you live in that part of the southeast, you don't want to have very friendly people there. or for people and grow they come on the north and don't spend all the rest of their life there. I will boom pool and they and we get a very good friends them, people they all the interact. Country be nice these days. You know, things are fine. Now politics some more than this politics now, not bad politics. The one the way they say APC be they behave so during persecuting one party say, but like what the previous speaker also said, most of them are presiding them. So top Southeastern people, they all been that government by and large was inclusive. According to what we don't begin at least when we look at their names and let's say like Judiciary and this financial, most of the all that from Southeast, they all are income, they formed that one party APC day. Of course, not to know the north side. So, but to go for shy away from all of that, this government actually disappoints. People can blame the constitution, not to change the constitution. For me, sometimes I also get doubt over all of them there. But brother, if they make you leader, you want to lead the people. If you, Mr. Komon-Tok, today, now you know the leader, they say you get right for kill every day 3-4 people. You say, no, I know they kill them.
You get 30 seconds more.
Discretion. Son?
You get 30 seconds more.
Yeah, so now discretion. So you see, the constitution can give you power. Why Tijan Kaba not be believe so? Why Aneskoma not be they bring all of them policy there, change constitution, make PR system? Why you don't say no, make census? It depends on the leader. So sometimes, if leader get absolute power, but don't look you power, say for suppress the people like which this government they do. Now that's as we see, now that's the problem. So like the previous speaker said, we go for stand all together for democracy.
All right.
So,
Thank you.
Because this is not right. We're not going for shy away from the truth.
Yes, I agree with you. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, we got another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
My name is Santos. I call from Italy.
All right, Santos, you get the platform.
What time me brother be talking now to? Because when people are kind of power, they're not trying for take the positive way. APC we don't do. They're always trying to get the negativity, no more the bad things. They don't say okay, APC don't make food, they don't make this, they don't make that. So back all time for make this and make that. They all are the bad thing. They sack them. The man sacking vice president, this, that. They're not trying to count anything when a better thing. At Tonangi, no more Tonangi. I would have the Tonangi now. The people will not sabi nothing. Because me, if I be honest, come on, for wrong rule and do anything, you don't concern me. Maybe they tip not to me, they give. For them people out and they raise price for so they're not sabi nothing.
Yeah.
And the same people in crowd and power, and the same people that be dance for them. Maybe they say, many man not they win election as a way, you man not vote for that. You man not they win election as a way, many man not vote for that. If you say they can't on Angi, you know, and the people they know more they can't suffer. So and they know more. Them people are themselves made them sorry for them people there.
Thank you very much for your contribution, brother.
Okay.
All right. Yes, we get another caller. Okay, we don't miss this caller. Yes, we get another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
They come from the United States.
All right. You get the platform.
Yeah, what they say, always they say right because APC, like the first one caller say, they tell them in a power them for them reshuffle the constitution, but because now they are advantage nine they pay them so right now, same like what you mother build it. Or what they say from the tell them cow the PR system. APC lost the election from where they allow mother bill for change. Because I can remember even the ECOWAS, or they say that as soon as mother they allow the court key mother bill, what they call it, the ECOWAS, then pull a press brief, release say that no right, it's on constitution. But when we get the Supreme Court, we are the highest court, just like we talk about an Escoma and vice, pass where ECOWAS court go get right. So now the same thing they happen. So if the court, the Supreme Court of the land don't be okay, then who the else? Now talk no more anybody out to talk because we get Supreme Court at this highest court. And waiting and say left court. So everybody will give opinion, the United States to the EU or this and that. Nothing they not get for do. The same thing they happen over here. So me they say, Lord, pray to God, let God take control. But if we tell they speech we listen to the EU, the American, this and that, nothing.
All right.
Not the same thing.
Thank you very much for your contribution, brother.
Yeah.
All right, we get another call. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, I'm Abdullah. They call from Germany.
All right, Abdullah, you get the platform.
Yeah.
You get 1 minute because of the line outs.
Okay. I tell you, I plenty thanking for this program. Now they do a wonderful program anyway. But this I want to give you a small contribution, and I want to tell the people of Sierra Leone which are the main reasons that we make it the APC deal side and this today. First and foremost, you see one thing, no ethnic group not in other country where you go say and go vote, they go vote for like only your ethnic group will vote for a win election. Not possible. But we need for include another region this time. But first and foremost, you see the segregation we then do to most of the baby guns and APC. Now that's kind of the rules of the APC. When people don't want to talk the truth. You know, then secondly, this big brother within where Adebayo, you know, for they cause big one in the APC party. There's so many important people in the party. And if I don't go in at the party, then go add the hire somebody for cost me, mama, cost the people. Then I will continue for waiting and call. I don't go come on at the party, but I will go aside.
You get 20 seconds more.
So now that's happened for now that give the reason where the APC lose the election. But people they see that one day. And then they come to president, you start. And let nobody not get me wrong. The leader where we get now Salon, Lord we say God they give power, not to Motaman. Yeah, God they use Motaman for give power to somebody. You know, if they got the Marxist Abu they win. Automatically they for call. But since we don't pronounce that money for peace sake, let everybody come together.
All right.
Together for the improvement of the country.
Thank you very much for your contribution. All right, we get another caller on the line. Yes, caller outside the call from. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yeah, I call from London. I mean, I'm sorry.
All right. Yes, sorry, you get the platform.
Okay. Yeah, listen, thank you so much for your program. Yeah, your program very educative and all. So.
Thank you too.
Yeah, my own contribution now I give towards all of the discussion where I've been on the following. I don't follow you for long, you know, because one first of all, and I think the Sierra Leonean thing, most of we don't understand the way the world work and the way globalization they work at all. Because no country know the way they work on your own without the connection of the global world, you know, and we'll get something they call world order, you know, specifically we get big countries there where especially countries like Sierra Leone rely on. And Madabio during the first 5 years, he spent so much time for pleasing people you know, and now this they come bite them back because waiting and people and they want in fail for achieve that, and we don't fail for achieve that. The people and the all are responsible. So a lot of the SLPP supporters they no. Then they feel say then people and they not get stake na Sierra Leone, but I lie and they lie. Then people and they get big stake na Sierra Leone also, you know. And Madabio and ECSL then get for conform. If they not conform, you will find it very difficult for government. This time your contribution.
Thank you very much, brother, for your contribution. Yes, now take another call. Yes, call outside the call from.
Call from
Yes, Ibrana, for talk a little bit loud. We need to get you.
Yeah, and I concern, I've been follow up on a program. Just like at the buttress from one of me, Sierra Leone, we call from Italy. Men just come like Tonangi, and the biggest problem, and we all facing now because we all reside in Saloya. We not travel, go outside with this Saloya, so we all feel the pinch of this government for the past 5 years. They maltreat people, nothing but people their well-being. Then just take and say, this government, Salo holiday, and this campaign, and then no more get Salo. Even to the government, the working place, then sack other people then from the northwest, sack them for no reason. Go statistics, sack over 100, how many people for no good reason. Take them brothers and can put them, can the military, all the big side, then they take them brothers and can't put them. This to electoral commission side, on our neck, ESL, all not the same thing. So that's the reason we make this election come about. And that make Madabio feel woefully confessed for impose parliamentarian, now parliament do they impeach people them, can put force or put speaker now head of parliament, then the constitution tell you say whoever get majority in a parliament, I forget speaker.
All right, thank you very much, brother.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll take another call. Yes. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, this is Abdul call from United States.
Okay, Abdul, you get 1 minute, the line out.
Yeah, if APC serious with the decision, I'm all in with them. I mean, the SLPP wanted it all, and now they are going to get it all.
Well, if you say that they go damage the economy and the country image.
We need for set precedent. We need for setup. It's not too much. Look what the people and go through the country. Then look what they do again for the election. You say on a later. People like grab 5 o'clock morning line up for make you go steal and vote. I mean, that's not proper. I mean, we need to do something. Let everybody go on board now. Settle this thing once and for all. I blame James Jonah and Khalifa Smart for this thing. Because the first rigging, that election for not settle an accord. But I mean, the flexible matter be for seize on the opportunity for stay in power.
Yeah.
We need for a set precedent. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. All right. Now take another call. Okay. Okay. We don't miss his caller. All right. This one they come up from Signature. Is a political system based on a very powerful leader, states control, and being extremely proud of a country and race in which political opposition is not allowed. All right, let's take another caller. Yes, caller, outside the call from.
Hello, my brother. How you do? Komon-Tok.
Yes, thank you very much for joining us. You get the platform.
Yeah, my brother. This is not the first time where they join on about this talk here. You see, the Sierra Leone government. I mean, this Kapu chief government where they get now with country. Me, I call them chief because not any government we legitimate. And you know, it can move me from time where they listen to Sierra Leoneans. With Sierra Leonean people them. Salomon, I don't know why we know about land. This thing will happen at this country, this now a precedent. Now something this way we dey try to avoid now for the future occurrence. If anything starts, anything way bad starts, even at the home, we are not try to correct that bad day. In the long run, it will haunt the entire home. But this thing where they happen at Sierra Leone, where some people they condole. Tomorrow, they say people are they get for cry back bitterly. Say, hey, that's so thing. And waiting then with borders they are now the south and east they do. Then people are today. Then borders they don't team up for cause problem, for come up with rules them, for do bad to the other side of the country.
You get 30 seconds. You get 30 seconds more.
They know they talk. Now, tomorrow when they begin turn the same thing to them, now the same one they cry. The government, this election I think identified, not to hide the country, no, with people they know, the international body know. So we just they stand with the government of APC. APC, let them just hold on to the decision and we the people deal with them. That's all.
All right, thank you for your contribution. Yes, we get another caller. Yes. Caller outside the call from.
Yes, hello.
Yes, who's side the call from?
I call from the UK.
All right. Okay, you get the platform.
Yeah. Okay, Una, thank you very much. We just pray let good thing happen in our country. Can you imagine if the people voice be heard? How go all them politicians they have to ransom?
Yeah.
Because if they no say if you not work, then go vote you out. Any government will come, it go sit up and work for the interest of the country and the people there. Because all this will take place on the country, I don't think say it right. Even this terrorize whether they do with people them, At least they don't win. Therefore, embrace each other and bring the country closer back. But then we don't win back. Now then they run after people there, burn their oaths. This kind of politics are not one day see.
Okay, you get 30 seconds more. You get 30 seconds more.
Yes, 2007, where APC win, we don't see this kind of thing. 2012, we not see this kind of thing. This kind of thing, we pray, say, it not go ever happen again in our country. Waiting God keep for we the good, make it happen. And my own contribution.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, let's go back on the line. We get another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
They call from the US, when I concern today.
All right, you get the platform?
Yes. Because all the press release there where I don't read, I don't see no side where APC claims say they win, now they win. I don't see no side where the international community talk say now APC win, then SLP now them be the loser. They say the electoral process, clean, transparent, mad with irregularities. Now that they say. But look, now Salon see sensitive electoral material. Then they put the inside Ghana must go, then they work out there. Then they give it to Okada Posse for transport there. Inside Salon. They have no sign.
Yeah. That was if it was go ahead.
That's broad daylight robbery. That is broad daylight nonsense. If you would. Now, coming to talk about legitimacy, people do not address, they don't focus on these issues. They don't address the cause of the problem. Instead of them focus on solving the problems, which is a clean electoral process, Bill engage on cooking for people. Cook out for paramount chiefs, cook out for chiefs, cook out for elders, cook out for religious people, and all that, and this association of lawyers, how they call themselves, the Bar Association.
Yes, Slabber.
They're all done by the cook out. Because they want to fatten them belly and full them pockets. That's all. Nobody knows to talk about the legitimacy of the process.
All right.
So that's what it is.
Okay.
Iranians are not idiots all over the world. They are smart. They know which are the problem and they know how to fix them. So make them focus on the electoral process. None of the problem. This preaching, all their sarcasm of the universe, they are all over the place, talking about morality, talking about peace. That is not the problem. We do not have peace problem. We have electoral process problem. That's the key. So let's focus on that.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. This one they come out from Ahmed Sisse. He say you are impartial, unbiased, and very much neutral in your judgment. Keep up the good work. Ahmed Sisse, thank you. Yes, we don't lost his caller. All right, let's go back online. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Well, Idrissa Fama, I call from Freetown.
All right, Idrissa, you get the platform. You get 1 minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to tell the APC and say APC they lost this election. The reason being that APC they allow SLPP enter at their stronghold. USA will not be expect SLPP for their votes. Now they will be the SLPP will be the beat APC. That is election. They say call it who can Freetown. But they use Mr. Mohamed Gento not to forget can't get the mayorship now Freetown, but they use that because of the popularity where they be one. They need more people than a Freetown. There will be they see some areas who say SLPP number one they get votes for the sake of Mohamed Gento. They get votes. They get votes. See, and when we look at this now election, APC not they can have power without Southeast, and SLPP back not they can have power without North. So look at this. when we look at Kenema result, Kailan and Kono, APC not get better vote day. But we see inside North, SFP get votes they put Loko, Falabat, Uncle Lily. You see? So if me they take and say APC win this election or whether I rig the election, yes sir, I don't buy to that idea indeed.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution, brother.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, we get another caller.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, who side they call from?
Yeah, they call from London.
All right, you get the platform.
All man just give you analysis. The people that can monitor the election, they say mad with irregularities. How you go do input data secretly? We they all be the sure the results that they come up from Putsoko. You know they see much votes for SLPP day, but they go win 4 seats day. Look fit on. When they may fully vote them, you don't see Samuel Kamade they 100 and something. Madabio get 24. How come now Madabio Campbell almost votes then na freedom? How come SLPP win 7 seats na freedom? You know one day be apart from Pakaba in them, SLPP no one day win 3 seats na freedom. This guy manipulates all he do, or he cook all in figure them for let he do what he do so. But this guy, God go pay him for me. This Mohammed Kone, God go pay him for me. If not the right thing he do, people are not suffer for go vote them both. He change all team. He do what people force it for SLPP na put up. But talk about SLPP with a struggle. When they grumble on say they not vote for Madabio, how come they get 4 seats na put up? How come they get 4 seats na put up? Then they get this guy.
All right.
They say na allergy, but God go pay him for we.
Thank you very much.
The people of them votes them. People and grab all the money for go vote. This guy change all to this Mohammed Kone guy. You know the faith self. You know the faith in God will make up.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. We'll go back online. Get another caller. Okay. We don't miss this one again. All right. We'll get another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Hello, I call from Hamburg, Germany.
All right, you get the platform.
First of all, I tell you thank you for the good work we do. The contribution of that, Solomon, unless we give a change with attitude. I don't follow you for long, for so long. You fear, you know the no side. It come out with the truth. But some of the comments they want to read, you know, we really need for change. We get for change with mindset. If we all come together as ordinary people then, as Salon, we'll be able to change. No politician will go fool me. But this division, we allow the politician involved use we.
Yeah.
In the destroy country.
Yeah.
Right now. Thank you very much, bro. You're a young man, and you know what's going on in our country. I tell you thank you once more.
Thank you very much for your contribution, brother.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Slow take another call. Yes, call outside the call from. Hello, which side you call from, caller?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Now for Dolly set, please. Dolly set.
Okay.
Now for Dolly sets.
Which side you come from, caller? Okay. Hello. Dolly set, please. Dolly set. Can you hear me clear now?
It seems as if they're very close to some equipment there. They get bad signal.
Yeah.
Try for call back. Please.
Now?
Okay, it looks better now.
Yeah. Okay, I did ferry. They go back in a free tour.
All right.
Then people they not try. They don't set up a very much bad precedent in this country. And if we not stand up as people for change this country, no will ever go before.
Salon deserve better than this. The one who country don't vote somebody out, you want to win a 1 point, I want to vote for Mother and you want to import some people there. This is bad. So we need to change this. And the people of Salon need to come together for change all of this. A million contribution.
Thank you very much for your short contribution. Thank you. Yes, we get another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yes, I'm Augustine. They call from the US.
All right, Augustine, you got the platform.
Man, this year where they go on so, Lord just pray for our country. But the thing is, like people like you say, public mistake, public correction. Like I did begin this rubbish here. If I let the world intervene, so tomorrow, the next party not going to be worse. And that's not what me say.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, we'll take another call. Yes, call outside the call from.
I name Mohammed Kanu.
All right, Mr. Mohammed, you got the platform.
Yes, sir. First of all, now one thing I tell everybody the truth. The truth matters. I'm nothing but the truth. When somebody accepts the truth, we'll get problem now in lifetime. But when you keep on doing the wrong thing over and over again and again and again, it will come to a time somebody will not expect they challenge you. And when challenge you, they afraid you, they tell you how you did, then to the day, and it cause all this trouble. God will learn for when they acknowledge the truth, the facts. I not say APC win this election, I not say SLPP win this election, but the process where the election go is wrong. And then the way they announce the process is wrong. And when President Bio take the power, now he don't decide for challenge, he don't begin for challenge the APC then. Now what he do? The judiciary, they don't write, they don't pull press release say the APC there, then they make them lower their credibility or this, you name it. That's intimidation. You judiciary, what's APC? APC now, it's not decide for going to your own court. Now intimidation down there. If I get a case, I don't go to your court. No problem down there. So you see, they don't begin intimidate the APC directly. So they need for stop. This year when they go on need for stop. A need for stop.
Okay,
but
you get that. You get 30 seconds more.
Somebody either do bad all the time, but one great day we got the jam, the power. When we got the power, you self go no. You understand? That no one that. So let's be careful what you do.
All right.
I know markets.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, we get another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, now for all you said, so that we'll get you loud and clear.
Okay, they do now. I'm all the way from Spain. Now, Martin.
Yeah, Martin, you got the platform. The line out, you get 1 minute, Mr. Martin.
Okay, I think today's topic about the situation of the people and the government, right? I don't know if I'm mistaken, I just didn't enter. According to which I read people and they talk, like we go back to reference, according to the president, which he tell the United Nations Forum, where go they talk, he said he come for fight corruption and in believe say corruption they fight back. I think I'm right. He talks say he come for empower the human capacity. Human empowerment, that's now make it bring the idea of free education. And this now the two targets where he get for Sierra Leone. But this one where he talks say he come for fight for corruption. And he believes the corruption will fight back. I don't know what he do within these 5 years.
You get 30 seconds more.
If corruption they inside, especially this election. So the issue of APC, I think they're not going to deny the courts, the precedent where the courts say for the moment, but they therefore suspend the parliamentary activities, make them go to justice or the ECSL member, boss.
All right.
They need to scrutinize this man.
Thank you. Thank you for your contribution.
Okay.
Yes, let's take another call. Yes. This one, yes, who side they call from?
I call from Freetown.
All right, you get the platform.
Okay.
You get 1 minute to line out. You get 1 minute.
Okay, I just want to respond to Rami brother. We talk about the judiciary. The judiciary in Salon, right? It messed up. They're not reliable. Now, looking at it, if we anytime, these are the first time for somebody they call this, can be caught. You wouldn't do bad, no one complain. Why the people can't complain? And anytime we see thief man, he can't thief you. The next day call you say can't claim go to court. You see the judge, nine papa, where you go he go free. So APC no they get them go no side. They get them go court, when they get them go court, then go kind of put some place. So what they do? Don't get them go court. Now so they sit down. No they go, no mix. Now they want go back, then they go back. The PR system would have been forced by people there. This PR system work very well now for me.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution.
All right.
All right. This guy then call Bobs into it. This guy are the first guy this one I get for Keguna courts. These are the son and egg. If you are Keguna egg or not, people are afraid to say are the sue and court. All right. Now Kabbalah the Keguna go. Anybody call me name one or answer Kabbalah. If I can go na the egg, you know, if you are sad, they can go na the egg, you know, fear, and they take you can go na Kabbalah. All right, see, family. I think we don't exhaust now. We probably will just stop the program so far. Maybe we'll just take a few more calls, and then we say goodbye. Lord takes some of the text them back. We say, His Excellency, Mr. Komon-Tok, generally this decision by APC will deny legitimacy to the government across the board. This one, they come up from signature. I don't know if I don't read it. They say common sense is not common. All right. This one they come up from Patrick Tungi, or they say there are more important things going on in Sierra Leone than APC. All right, so now we'll take 2 more calls and then we call the program off. Yes, call outside the call from
Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, you get the platform.
How are you, pal?
Not bad.
Okay. I call from Germany, Mina Molito.
Okay, Molito, you get the platform.
Yeah, a brother, like, to go a bit but fine for talk. Madabi or nothing will vote for, not to Madabi or once inside our office. You know, people they can just the balance number for talk the two. Madabi, if you really want peace, make it just hand over the power to Sierra Leone people. Simple as that. Very, very simple. Not to think way hard. You know hard. They don't spend money election, not to tip team, not to cheap team, not to matter doing money. Now money anyhow you spend. Then you know they now money now get our own. Not to matter no more get our money. So let's just hand over that power. They left that office there. If you want peace, but if you force yourself no more for the inside that office, me I'm not sure say if you peace go in that country. So now me on this normal paper.
Take care. Okay. Maybe we'll say this will be the last caller for today's program. Yes, call outside the call from. I'm sorry? Okay, we don't lost this caller. Caller now for call back. We don't lost this caller. We they try for join we. All right, we'll still give that opportunity to the last caller. But they try for make a point. All right, I think the caller don't come inside back. Yes, call outside the call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, me go take you go na court. Na Kabbalah me say go take you go.
Oh, really?
You don't change it.
Now let's have me na Kabbalah.
Yes. But I just want to ask a question. Now a crime for let the judiciary do the right thing as alone. Now a crime for let Mohamed Kone do the right thing. Now a crime for let President Bio do the right thing. All them tear what they happy. So now a crime for let them do the right thing for Mama Salon. I don't understand them people here, you know. Why not go just do the right thing, let the country move forward? That's what we want. Do the right thing. Even the police, do the right thing. The military, we all do the right thing. We don't let go against the law and the constitution of the country. We do the right thing. That's not what we want. Do the right thing. If the people that say the election are credible, do the right thing. They crime back for Saloma for do the right thing, but they enforce them for going to court. No, the man thinks you're not fair. You're not fair to we, you're not fair to we country. You know, let them know that you're not fair to we, you're not fair to we country. Kone, do the right thing. The same as President Bio. We all do the right thing. Yeah? My contribution.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's just squeeze this last caller, this last lucky caller. Don't just squeeze the last lucky caller. Yes, you know the last lucky caller today in the program.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Komon-Tok.
Yeah, you get the platform.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Pa.
Well, okay, thank you so much for your program. You know, my own contribution, you know, I don't think say the only piece we need in Salona, you know, make the will of the people let me speak. You know, this guy, this civil society guy, then why now them push for this PR system. And now they don't see the implication of this PR system. Instead of them come and apologize, say no, they're not going to see this way.
Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah. Go ahead,
Still they push the blame. Like this guy, this Abdul Fatoma, they play safe. When before the election, they speak. They speak for one party. They speak like but by the time in the nick of the election, now we don't see we are not leave the non matter we don't tell us they can't see the election. It begins in tone begin change, and now completely in tone don't change.
Yeah,
and they talk now as if in an advocate for the SLPP. You know, they even talk as a civil society again. I've been getting so much respect for Abdul Fatoma. You understand? All the other civil society, there will be the Canada station, especially that AYV station, where they come, where they debate. Mm-hmm. After Rashid, I've been the second person where I get respect for. Of course, Masasa Mainde up there. And Sambona, it don't change, you know. So then civil society, they are so really, then they push for this division of that country. And I don't know if then they move along tribal lines. They need to stop that. They need to stop them. And I hope say that we contribution how they make once in a while, then they listen to them.
No, then they listen. They listen. They listen. The platform they go far. Then they listen.
Because we are all Sierra Leoneans, and some of we thank God for people like una platform them. Because on a platform now they make the common people, just like a program, you get the exact same Komon-Tok, it's a Komon-Tok. So the people, although nobody know the way common in that country, but then the elites, them, we feel that the elites, them, we study for going to politics, eat on taxpayers' money, then feels that they're not the elites, them, of which I believe say most of them, when they're going to decide, and some of who not just pay attention, will not go into politics. But when we come to articulation and do proper checks and balances, some of them will not even match. You understand? But then people here now, then they try to see people elected, them be full. They don't even speak the truth. Then they say the government should they kill people in that country for their rights. Then they blame this constitution about this constitution. Something like that constitution, the way talk say a government get right for killing citizens there. Then they blame the constitution. All the people blame the constitution. But no sign of the constitution where talk say if you kill the citizen when he protests against you for your promise. So that's my own contribution. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. All right, so Fambu, we don't close the line now. Sorry, we're not going to take further calls. It don't lead to winner. We'll go get tomorrow back in the morning. So now I think I just need for one more time two things we A lot of the calls they were inside, very brilliant contribution. I told her plenty thank you. You see, now the power of social media this. Some people will be say, you know, will ever get the opportunity for everybody they analyze and talk. Now the only social media and they make you get this chance and then platform here. You know, how many brilliant, smart people they don't call today with brilliant suggestion in comments then. You know, this is beautiful. This is the civil space we one creates. I mean, now we get power. The thing is, the power belongs to it. No, I mean, it's not about the name of the institution. It's not about the name of the radio station or the TV station. The name of the, when I say radio station, TV station, are the people. Because if people don't listen and they know they go to that particular, they go. But right now, what I don't do so, the platform there, them social media, when I don't put weights there. Now, I turn on attention here. Look, for example, the statistics were just sent to me, YouTube, more than 1,200 and something people and share the content. You know, now they go fast, share, not to forget about the people who they watch. Averagely, they get nothing less than 10, 6, 7,000 people who they watch. So it creates a lot of impact. The people there, where perhaps nobody they talk, will be they shy. Now they come out and shy and put their contribution, very positive contribution. I believe perhaps if we continue for thread in this way, we might change a lot of things in that country. No, not give up, not continue. Some of we don't make a decision for sacrifice some of the time for the benefits of the country. And we don't do this over past 3 years. So they continue for doing. Two things I want to put before I go. First, I agree to the callers there. I don't know if now 2 people and call and talk about say it's not the constitution. Not to the constitution. I agree say not to the constitution. Because the constitution are just text. Now the people are now the issue. I think there's an author where one of the famous author, Bernard Shaw, one English author, a very powerful man, where gets, I just a paraphrase, I'm not going to quote exactly a paraphrase. He say, in making a good society, it's not about making good laws. It's about you getting good people, because good people will make good laws. But if you get good laws there, where you get bad people, the bad people, they change them good laws in their own interests. You see? Not put a. He said not to follow get boku good laws now books there. Not only. What do we need? We need good people and pass good laws there. We constitution, we laws them at the country, them beautiful. But the people, if the people are not good, what's in Banashaw they talk, they say that they are nothing, because they go find way trick for manipulate the constitution. The constitution not in the problem as say. Yes, the powers are enormous, but it's up to the if you get a rogue president or a rogue politician, now then they take advantage of the situation. This is exactly what is happening in the country, and go just watch. But if you meet good people or a good politician, you know, even though he knows, I like to spell them and then in constitution say that so for do. If you meet a good person with a good heart, he do well. Barack Obama say, he said power not a change person. Power not a change person. It reveal the true person where you be. Power they reveal the true person where you be. If you're not a good person, where you get power, they become good. If you're not a bad person, where you get power, they become bad. If you're not a racist person, if you become president, they become racist. If you're not a person who love people, I mean, this is just fact. And when it comes to another call from Salo, where they say, APC lost this election, hands down, because of the votes we didn't get. Because of SLPP get vote in the north and the northwest. The point all they talk is many years leading to this, years and months leading to the election, we don't advise ECSL. Now this platform and other platform they say ECSL open transparency. So in the event that you call, you pronounce, say for example, this candidate win, they're not going to question you. But if you do everything in secrecy, people are not stupid, man. This is 21st century, for God's sake. People are not dumb, then they see what did happen. How many calls, how many thousands of people and millions of people across the aisle, across the world, they say, open the space, let people and just see. So if you announce, people will get confidence. But you not do it. Now we assume, for the argument's sake, Madam B.O.B. actually win 100%, no problem. But because of the nature, the systematic approach of secrecy, engulfing everything in one single dark room, Now count all this controversy. I think na me on technology. So Fambul, we go tap here. Most probably tomorrow again, we go come up with something interesting. Please, if you're not the first and this for January, don't forget for subscribe na Talking Point platform. We also do na Facebook on Talking Point platform, YouTube rather na TPP Leon. And of course, we tell you thank you. We know they ask for the share because we know say the share. Thank you very much. Until then, bye bye.
To stop pretending that countries that just hold an election where sometimes the winner somehow magically gets 90% of the vote because all the opposition is locked up or can't get on TV is a democracy. Democracy depends on strong institutions, and it's about minority rights and checks and balances and freedom of speech and freedom of expression and a free press and the right to protest and petition the government and an independent judiciary and everybody having to follow the law. To stop pretending that countries that just hold an election where sometimes the winner somehow magically gets 90% of the vote because all the opposition is locked up or can't get on TV is a democracy. Democracy depends on strong institutions, and it's about minority rights and checks and balances and freedom of speech and freedom of expression and a free press and the right to protest and petition the government and an independent judiciary and everybody having to follow the law.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page on Facebook at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page on Facebook at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We
country slow, we want for no, why not they grow, yeah, hey bo, we want for no, waiting make we country they go slow, waiting making all they grow, yes so, I come for sure, Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we dey die from if I dey try for go before, I beg bo, do ya not make us slow? No, no. If I dey try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so if I dey try for go before, I beg bo, do ya not make us slow? No, no. If I dey try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so don't we for do them thing now we go make we smarter, thing now we go make we stronger, thing now we go make we nation last much longer. So we life them go better. Yes, so but we for left them thing now we go make we scatter, thing now we go bring palava, thing now we go make we nation well Panambara, make we people scatter.
Thing you talk about,
thing them like half flavor plava, political party wahala. Thing them we go make we agba, them put we country pan yakba. Sing along say hey, hey bo bo, one for no, one for no. Waiting make we country they go slow, waiting making all they grow. Yes, so oh, I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we did that, yes, so make we show them thing now we go make we kick po, thing now we go make we country go before. Mama, yes, so thing now we go make we grow, thing now we go make we left for go slow, make baby gladdy for Bobo show. Alright, so if I dey perform, me on perform. You say for gladdy for watch you watch. If I dey sing, me on sing. You say for gladdy for dance you dance. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so sing along say hey, hey bo bo. One for no, waiting make we country they go slow, waiting making all they grow. Yes, so oh, I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die pampo.
We dey pray, but still things never change. How we go before when we still get evil ways. Let we try to change your ways and let we love afraid. Hey, love one another.
If I do me thing you self go try do thing make we all do thing Salon prosper thing if I let you thing you self go let me thing make we all let we thing Salon prosper thing before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so sing along say hey, before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy.